Yeah, right. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. South on the another Lieutenant Jimmy Jr. It's cold. Let it snow. Let it snow. It's cold. Alright, so let's roll the intro. So, like I said, if you like what I'm doing, go there. I put all my work and stuff there. That link right there. It's support me if you like. Thank you. Yeah, so let's go to the webpage instead. So the game has just came back up. So the game is now active. It's now live. Well, I don't know what to say. So let's go ahead and roll into the intro. Or not the intro, but the news. Battle of the Diner Star featured tactical alteration. The battle of the at the Diner Star is the third featured tactical alteration in Star Trek Online. Captains will be able to take the appearance of the Federation ship to the Discovery era in a simulated battle. In this event, which will last 3 weeks, captains can earn these rewards. Complete the TFOs on 13 different days and earn the Deacon of Kalis while earning Narcs and Dilithium, as well as the TFO reward boxes. So these are special drop boxes that you'll be able to take out while doing TFOs now. This box will give you a choice of enhanced tech upgrades, captain specialization points, Deacon of Kalis. The Deacon of Kalis is an all-new reward for completing the battle of the Diner Stars on 13 different days. Summoning your own personal Deacon, getting a light that will blind your enemies, completely eliminating their accuracy for several seconds. The Deacon will also call in a group of Klingons to come to your aid. The Deacon is account-wide unlocked and may be claimed on other characters of your account. In fact, let's go ahead and open this up. Now, like I said, you've got the Nundus Tyrus Deacon, the little Herc Deacon, the little Defiant, where they come in, the little Defiant. That's what this is. It's another little Deacon thing that you can put in your slots, just everything else and all, and you did a call in this ship, and there's a picture of it right here, where you'll come in, basically do this right like to everybody. These little birds of prey that you see here and here will work in and fly around and help you fight this everything else, and then after it's done, it works out and leads. So it's a little tiny Deacon thing. Now I've already got a few people on my fleet just like, nah, I'm not doing it. I've already got the Nundus Tyrant Deacon, the Giant, the Hercs. I'm not gonna do it. General, resulting issue that caused the elite start attack to be removed from the Zen store. Resulting issue that was causing an episode downfall to the Adele to the Dean Captain before selecting an alliance. Resulting issue that was causing the several new Romulan episodes to the Adele to the Dean Captain before selecting alliance. Resulting issue that was causing the Welcome to Earth Bay Talk to the Adele to Toss Captain before reaching the 2309 error. Resulting issue renewed the episode requirement to new Romulan accolades. So these are the Romulan characters that's leveling up the Romulan. Resultant issue during episode Darkest Before Dawn, where it was referenced a obsolete sector lock. Resultant issue that caused fleet heavy battlecruiser T6 to have incorrect admiralty states. Resultant issue that was caused by the reputation discount to fail on applying the Delta reputation armor. Systems. Resultant issue where Herc Swarm that something with a phase weight beacon or high defense strength were dealing with higher DDS than intended. No! Well, apparently when you call in your Herc, beacon thingy, did everything else. Well, apparently, I guess the TDS has been lowered. Well, that's about it. That's all the news, just everything else. But now, like I said, as of today, The thing is just gone live, just everything else. So you that'll do this, I've already got a few people in my fleet that's like, nah, they're not doing it because they've already got the hurt, they've already got the Nunda's tired, distress call. And that's what this is. It's a stress call. You hit your little thing, this shit comes in with a bunch of birds of prey, comes in, helps you fight, and then leaves. That's what this is. Otherwise, they've got a little tiny blog, which is kind of interesting, called You Can't Go Home. And I just got posted a few moments ago. It's got a little interesting blog. And like I said, if you kind of want to get background stories to the game and background stuff, a lot of times these little blogs, you kind of want to read them because a lot of times you might see this now, but then down the road, like 2 months, 3 months, something will happen, something in the storyline will happen. And a lot of times, these little blogs, these little story developer stories, a lot of times going to make hints of, this is going on, that's going on. So he's got Daniel basically talking to a new recruitee. See, about 20 minutes ago, the introduced by somebody, a leader organizer in this area. He generates some support. I know what this one is. This is the end of, yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the terrorist transaction, that was a big thing at the ending of the, Captain Archer's thing. Because he says right here, death, galvanized, otherwise uncommitted parties stand against the terrorist transaction. The Adorn people drive those groups to absurdities, and others even detected and discuss. The same thing happened on Earth. Even as talking goes through the returnation, the seeds of the old. Yeah, this was the Captain Archer storyline. Yeah, see? Once again, this is all Daniels and his time-traveling group and everything else and all. But here they're talking about the ending of Captain Archer. Now that's interesting to see. They noted a temporal accusation. We're already seeing taking blood backwards, but needs to be turned back to down. Who knows? Maybe when part 2 comes out, we're going to be doing some time jumping. Who knows? This might be it. Scan the marketplace again with tricorders. I don't know. This place is packed with people. The intruder seems to be here at the 22. He looks Adorian. See, a lot of these, like I said, you do want to read these and everything else and all, because a lot of these, it's kind of interesting in the distance. All right, I'm going to jump down here, because down here gets really interesting. And right here, Daniel said headline said, you'll learn more about the advanced paradox theory. Certain pre-temporal agents events are considered part of the order sequence now and can't revisit them. It's like reopening an old wound or minimizing collateral damages. Back to the other end of the marketplace, the structure whined and the speaker staggered back. Another shot and he falls. People are scattered and shouting and tushing. Then you watch intensely as history unfolds. We don't have to like it, but until we have a better alternative, we have to live with that. We're watching history, but we have to hope that while we're fighting this fight, there are people who are willing to make that history happen. Good people willing to fight to the better tomorrow, one that gives a chance to step up and make sure that we still have a world to live in. At the crossroads and attention was decided, he keys his transponder and the temple agents were lifted out of the chaos to be safely renewed new distance of their own time. So like I said, if you know the Captain Archer's time, that is what this whole story's about. It at the very end, you got the Endorians kind of doing their thing. You've got the Terran, the faction thingy. Now to get the name of the thing. Terran crime faction. That is when this whole development block is stated, where they're visiting to their end, Captain Archer, this and everything else and all, and, kind of, seeing the whole entire thing. So who knows? Like I said, you definitely want to read these, this and everything else and all, because a lot of times these do kind of give hints of what's coming up, what to expect, this and everything else. So when part 2 comes, and we do have a part 2 coming, nobody really knows what it is. It's not on Triple yet, so we're not really sure. But if this is being put at the end of the Captain Archer timeline, that's going to be very interesting. Alright, otherwise, other news, there's not really much. The only big news is the Binary of the Star, which is now available. The game is now back up, and everything else. Only thing I guess we can do is take a look at it. I've already got a few people on my fleet that's not interested in doing it, because they've already got the Nimbus Tire Stick and the Herc Stick and the little not Delta Flyers, the giant ones speaking. So that's basically what it is. This shit's gonna work in, blind everybody. These little birds of prey will work in, help fight. After a while, they'll just leave. Yeah, let's put this onto the other one. Set. Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? Like I said, the server just came back a little bit ago. So let's see how that it operates. Do. And again, let's see how that it rather ends. Yeah, it's going through. Hi, Mark. How you doing, Mark? I'm doing okay, just cold. It's snowing. It's cold. Now, I will give you a spoiler alert to the people who have, and I actually said this on the stream yesterday, if you've got your Galaxy shit that like to do saucer separation, you will not be able to saucer separate. I'm good, yeah, we have some players here too, exactly. So if you've got this shit here, you can do saucer separation. So this thing, it is actually turned off. You will not be able to saucer separate. And you've got the this shit here that can separate into three pieces, this and everything else. No, you will not be able to separate. I do know that those they're like turned off, so you will not be able to use this in the Yeah, I'm kind of looking at the notes over here on the other screen. I think you can still use touch though, I'm not sure. But I do know that that's what Kel yesterday on his live stream. He did make a mention that you will not be able to separate, like this shit not going to be able to separate. If you've got your this shit where you can saucer separate, you will not be able to separate this and everything else. I didn't see him launching pets, so I don't know if pets can be used. Yeah, I'm actually kind of playing around with this little setup. Since after I picked up these little Elite Tholian Widow Fighters, this and everything else and all, I was using what I call the surfboard, but I'll be honest, I didn't think it was that good of the shit, this and everything else and all. So I went back to this one right here, and this is kind of like my layout right now to kind of make these things effective. So let's go ahead and pick it up. In fact, I wonder if anybody's on my Discord channel yet. Probably not, they're probably all at work. Well, apparently, because when you work in Arc, you're basically doing a simulation. You'll work in, you'll see your ship basically get a hologram thing around your ship, and you're gonna look like so like let's say you're an escort, you're gonna see the little light fighter type escort. If you're a cruiser, you'll see like the larger ship, the cruiser style, this and everything else and all. So they're gonna be like little hollow ships, this and everything else and all when you work in. That's the whole idea. It's basically a resimulation of the battle. But when you walk in, instead of you flying as your ship now, you're going to basically get a hologram thing and put around your ship, and you're going to fly around looking like that ship. Basically. Yeah, I don't see anybody on, so... Alright. Yeah, I don't see anybody's on, so... But now, like I said, that's the whole idea of the whole thing, that's everything else. It's a hollow simulation thingy. Yeah, getting my little chat box started here. So let's go ahead and kill. See how bad I do off the start. See? Simulation. Now you watch. There it goes. See, I just trying...
Thank you for coming. Recent temporal events have led to a need for understanding of 23rd century Klingon tactics. We need our best captains ready to deal with this unique challenge, and so here you are. I trust you'll rise to the occasion. The training simulation will begin shortly. Do you have any questions?
I do, yes.
What do you wish to know?
Tell me about the simulation.
This simulation is based on the 23rd century conflict, known as the Battle of the Binary Stars. Your ship will appear as a Starfleet vessel from that era, but it will retain most of its capabilities. Also, data on the conflict is incomplete. As a result, you may encounter some inconsistencies during the simulation.
What action am I fighting?
While the initial conflict was between Starfleet and the Klingons, it's important for all Alliance members to understand the tactics used in the battle.
Alright, I hear it starting. Let me close this. But as you can see, you know, I am basically...
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
So then we gotta detect this ship right there. So far, my thought are being able to be used. There's not gravity well. I don't see no touch though. I don't see no touch. I think the touch are deactivated. Yeah, I am not seeing no touch. Yeah, fortunately, like I said yesterday, there was a lot of people asking when Ambassador Kelly was doing his stream yesterday, you know, why is the game laggy, why is the game rubber banding? And the funny thing, Ambassador Kelly was literally asking people to post anything and everything they're doing when the game crashes, when the game acts up, to post what they were doing and this and everything else. Alright, somebody's under attack. Who's the thinnest and on it? They assist. Yeah, because I'm not seeing that pets at all. I'm seeing all my other special abilities and firepower and put to use. But I am not seeing my attacks. And I do know, like I said, the saucer saturation is not going to kick in. This starts to be hard. It is not hard. Ah, that should disable. Like I said, this starts to be hard. It is not that hard. Hi, Thunder God. How you doing? Doing the new binary star mission.
Computer, freeze program.
No! Why did you do that?
Interesting data coming in. Both the Jaeger and the Clark have been disabled, and and their crews have been ordered to evacuate. Our records show that the Klingons captured a number of escape pods during the battle. Do your best to minimize how many pods the Klingons are able to claim. Historically, only 19 pods.
Department Jaeger, disabling. They're losing escape pods. Recover the survivors.
Alright, how do you recover? Alright, I see.
The Klingons just captured Lieutenant Tyler's escape pod. He's been captured.
Target's shields have failed.
I'm not see how you can.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Aid authority. I'm not sure what these escape pods are. There's a whole bunch of them right there.
Target's shields have failed.
Oh, I see how it's doing. Okay, so the little tractodines. That is how you'd say them. Okay, okay. 26. Okay, I see. I need to turn around. Yeah, so that's how you do it. Yeah, all 30. Now we're just picking up a bunch of bonuses. So you see that little circle. Inside the circle is those escape pods. Jenny had to run. I'll catch up later. Alright, you take it easy, Mark. Like I said, I'm going by learning. Okay, now here's another circle. So when the circle expires, you have to race over. 75.
Attention, Klingon leader. I got red imps.
Target's shields have failed.
You too, Mark. You too.
Please, you are here. Your offer of a ceasefire is accepted.
I like it. I'm still shooting. No, there's a thread right there. There's gonna not touch right there. So they are launching. Okay, cutscene.
To receive my envoy.
Oh, just like the TV show. Just like the TV show. All those escape pods. Just like the TV show. Okay. Now what do we have to do? Destroy?
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields
Alright.
have failed.
Destroy ships. You have to destroy at least 20 of them. Alright, no problem. There's 10. Ow, he just lost somebody. He just had a thirst death. He lost somebody.
Target's shields have failed.
Do 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 do. Alright, there's 20, now we're doing 30.
Target's shields have failed.
Not that hard, you know? I mean, he's got thyroid wheel, my touch of doing thyroid wheel. I am seeing them, they are launching. And there's somebody else here who's got gravity wells as well, throwing gravity wells, just like I am. Here's 33. They're doing. Alright, I'm gonna go over here, shoot these guys. I'm gonna shoot you. Not that hard. Not hard at all.
Target shields have failed.
Members of the Federation, what you call your most remote borders, I call too close to Klingon territory. You only live now to serve as witnesses of Klingon supremacy, to be my herald. We do not desire to know you, but you will know our great houses standing as one under Kalish, reborn in me, Dogma.
Alteration
I think
complete.
we've seen enough for now. Not the greatest moment for either the Federation or the Empire, but we've come a long way since that fateful day. Thank you for your participation. If you wish to... I think we've seen enough for now.
Interesting, you
The
know?
greatest moment for either the Federation or the Empire, but we've come a long way since that fateful day. Thank you for your participation. If you wish to attempt the simulation again, feel free. Our research teams will be happy to have more data to analyze on the battle.
How did we do? Keep the hollow dot 30%, data dot 82%, so you got 15 marks to that. Rescue at least 30, we got 10, defeat 10, 20 Klingons, we got 15. So that ain't too bad. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that is the binary stars. Yeah, you can see, yeah, my touch scores launching. I couldn't see them, but my touch scores launching. But like I said, I do know that if you're flying the Galaxy X, you will not be able to sauce separate. Because like I said, the whole idea is when you warp in, your ship will automatically take a hollow thingy, a hollow look, to take the ship and everything. So, that's that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up with all that at the diner at the stars. You can do this, do you have to slot it? I'm wondering. Yep, you do. There it is, you have to slot it. Just everything else and all. And there it is, teacher TFO, so yes, you do have to slot it. And like I said, you'll get this Deacon of Kalis, that's everything else and all. That's going to warp in and help you and fight this everything else. So select, use, and there's one. You get R&D stuff. There you go. That is the Battle of the Binary Stars. Now you can do this again and again. Probably got a 30-minute cooldown, probably. And as you can see now, I was back in on my usual ship. No! So this is available again. So then you can do this again. Imagine that. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and break off here. I got Lathorge on my channel. This and everything else and all, so let me go back and bring it in.
Hello, Jimmy.
Alright, I'm still live streaming. Have you done the new TFO thingy?
No, I'm on a LaForge. You know I am for a minute.
Alright, so you're gonna do it at all, or?
Yeah, as soon as I get done with this.
Alright. Well, let me go ahead and end the stream. I'll be right back. Alright, so, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that at the diner of the stars, you saw they were not hard to me, but then again, I've got all ethic gear and this everything else. But again, like I said, if you're in the galaxy, you'll not able to saturate. If your ship, the little escort, they'll not able to saturate. Because the whole idea is you warp in, you take a hollow ship, one of the legendary ships, and you take that battle. This everything else. You know, we'll have to do it again to see the other questions, just everything else, because apparently one of the people on my team just wanted to go. He just wanted to do it, get it over with, and, you know, get the thing. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. So, I'm Jenny Jr., leader and owner of the SAS Fleet. Do you like what I'm doing? This everything else, definitely look me up. I am going to go ahead and wrap it up. So, in about 2 seconds, you're going to see ending screen. There's the ending, and now the 20-second ending. So, you Federation players, live long prosper. You Ronland players, Joe on true. You Klingon players, Katla. You new General players, victory at life. And I'll see everybody shortly. Otherwise, the binary stars, you have to do it 13 days, and then you'll get the Beacon of K list, which is basically a stress beacon that you can use when you get into trouble. I will see everybody later now. Bye.